In a cruel twist of fate, the very political machination that Kenya Kwanza so meticulously crafted to neutralize the opposition are now turning against it, strangling what little breath remains in a regime already gasping for stability.
Kila mtu ajipange. Mimi najipanga, hii uchaguzi tutakutana, si ndio? Hakuna problem. Pale 2027 tutafanya mtihani na hawa wananchi, na kila mtu atakuja na kazi yake amefanya. So hakuna haja ya kusumbuana hapa katikati. Wacha tungoje hii mtihani, kila mtu afanye hii mtihani, tuone nani wa kupita nani wa kuanguka.
Just days after the court ruled that the Azimio coalition is the National Assembly majority, the opposition is flexing its newfound muscles. The one-sideline Azimio brigade is now openly threatening to wield its legislative clout to impeach President William Ruto, setting the stage for a potential political earthquake.
I can tell you, I cannot sacrifice the truth for any political gain. I'll always say the truth. I'll always say the truth. And I think I've survived in politics because of saying the truth. When I won an election, we didn't have money to run around with, but at least there was some element of fairness. Now, I'm asking my party ODM, don't lose this thing that the High Court of Kenya has said that Azimio is the majority party. Don't leave it, because instead of sitting on the table with whoever is in power, the court is giving you what belongs to you. Why are we giving up? Why is Kenya giving up when history and everything is behind you? We don't want career politicians. We have people with convictions. This is what will bring change to Kenya. Don't go to somebody's house and you're given a good meal and then you forget that the next meal will not be the same. You know, we have got it wrong since independence. We got it wrong. And that's why even the Gen Zs who are talking about here, I believe that your cry still cannot be heard, because all the time we get it all wrong. We are 2.5 years to the elections, and everybody's talking about the elections. Everybody's talking about the elections, because that is our mindset. But there was the only great thing that Stalin said. Stalin was a Soviet leader. He said, instead of wasting time with the voters, you spend your time with those who count the votes. They're the people who matter. So I am asking everybody, because the signs are that we are going to get it wrong again in 2027. We are getting wrong again in 2027. Kenya wanted change a long time ago. And we were told that until we had a proper constitutional basis for running our elections, we will never succeed. Because Moi won against Jaramogi, he won against Kibaki, he won against Matiba, because we had got it all wrong. We did not solve the problem of the day. And this time around, I think the country is so angry, and the elections may not matter. I am telling you, and I believe it, the country is so angry that when I hear people talking about the elections, I feel very annoyed, because we are going to get it all wrong again. Right now, the court, and in fact I have a lot of problems about the court, but yesterday, the court the High Court made a very important ruling, saying that Kenya Kwanza is not the majority party. The majority party in parliament is Azimio. What are we going to do about it? Are we going to again sit on the table and make a deal? What the court said, the High Court said yesterday, is a confirmation that the election results that were announced in the last elections were not correct. That is the confirmation. Because Raila's party and coalition could not have got the majority of seats, the majority of governors, the majority of senators, and lose the presidential election. And now we are talking about the elections. We are talking about the elections. Even if you look at the situation we are in Kenya, we should try and fix Kenya fast.
The ruling regime is already showing signs of panic. Kenya Kwanza allied MPs previously emboldened by the numerical advantage, but now scrambling for cover, fearing the opposition could turn the table and push the president out of office. Some argue that Azimio have been co-opted into the government under the broad-based initiative should not suddenly bite the hand.
So I want to say this to the High Courts. Na pia nataka niwaambie pia upinzani mna hii. Please, ODM and Azimio, decline the invitation to associate yourself with the court decision of the High Courts. Kwa sababu saa hii nyinyi kwa serikali na mnakula mzuri kwa serikali. So tukienda bunge, hatutaki watu wa Azimio watusumbue ya kwamba wanataka viti ya majority pale bunge. Hiyo viti ni ya Kenya Kwanza. Na sisi hatuwezi kubali ya kwamba watu wa Azimio watusumbue ya kwamba ati wanataka kiti ya Kimani Chungwa. Ya Kimani Chungwa ni ya Kimani Chungwa. Hatutaki ya kwamba Junet Mohamed aseme anataka kiti ya Kimani Chungwa. Hawa nyinyi wanataka namna gani? Ya? Si ya Kenya Kwanza ni ya Kenya Kwanza. Sasa Azimio wamechukua karibu kila kitu kwa bunge. Wamechukua karibu kila kitu kwa Kenya hii. So sisi hatuwezi kubali hiyo. Na pia sisi kwa mambo ya Azimio tunasema hivi. Kwa mambo ya Azimio tunasema hivi. Pia sisi want to be very cautious as a government. Hiyo ODM ikae kwa njia nzuri kwa sababu tunaweza kuwa tunalisha nyoka ambaye kesho itatuuma. So tukifika pale bunge, nataka tuambie ODM tafadhali, msikuje kusema mnataka kiti ya Kenya Kwanza kulingana na vile koti ilisema
But in politics, as history has shown, alliances are as fragile as a house of cards in the wind. To understand the boiling crisis, one must rewind to 2022 when Kenya Kwanza embarked on a parliamentary poaching spree where dozens of Azimio MPs defected, tipping the scale in favor of William Ruto's administration. The Speaker of National Assembly promptly declares Kenya Kwanza the majority party, effectively giving President Ruto unchecked control over legislative affairs. With this iron grip on Parliament, Kenya Kwanza bulldozed controversial policies, including the Financial Bill 2023-2024, much to the chagrin of the public. To cement his dominance, Ruto lured the key opposition figures into his government, neutralizing Azimio's resistance and rendering Raila Odinga's camp politically impotent. The climax of this power play came in 2024 when Kenya Kwanza flexed its parliamentary muscles to impeach the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, a move that showcased just how invisible Ruto's faction had become. The opposition weakened and fragmented, watched helplessly as the executive effectively turned parliament into a puppet show. Fast forward 2025 and the court's ruling has upended the entire political landscape, with the Azimio now officially recognized as the majority party. The same weapon used to crush dissent could now be used to dismantle his presidency.
If you are now the majority in parliament, since they showed us ya kwamba you can impeach a deputy, he does not have to finish the full term. Kweli ya masikwe, kweli ya masikwe. Hao wakisema wako majority, let me even tell you, hata those MPs of Mount Kenya ambao wamebaki na yeye, unajua they cannot go home. They are finished in Mount Kenya. They will join you to impeach this man to get new life for their siasa. Meshika hivyo. Mmeshika hivyo? Ama mnataka kujea another 5 years? Uchungu haijaingia vizuri? No, maybe you want to feel more pain. Unajua they say people are masochists. They want to feel pain kila saa. You want to feel pain? Haya, mimi nauliza hivi. If they do not impeach him by March, hawa wamelala. Wamelala. Na kama mnalala, the new game is now going to come. Mmeshika? And that new game itafakia watu wengi sana hapa nchini. Itakuwa kama ile ya Trump. Itakuwa kama ile ya Trump. You know, I know mnaombea baba aende AU. Even me, he is my friend. He has died with me. And I wish him the best in his personal ambitions. This is the time for true change. True change. And for those who are in parliament, nasema by March, mnashika vizuri. If by March they don't do anything, hapa mmechukua kijana maridadi.
Critics urge that impeachment is no longer a matter of if but when. But why hasn't Azimio tabled impeachment motion? The answer lies with one man, Raila Odinga. Currently, Raila is carrying for African Union Commission AU chairmanship, position that President Ruto is actively lobbying for him to win. If Raila Odinga secures the seat, Azimio's appetite for impeachment might one. After all, why bring down the president who helped the leaders secure African top diplomatic post? However, if Raila Odinga loses, all bets are off. Defeated Raila would have nothing to lose, and history has shown that politically jobless Raila is a ruthless opposition general.
I am the African lion. I have been asleep in the forest of the Congo, and you have danced for too long alone on the stage. The European bear retreated to the poles long time ago. The American panda is on the retreat. But I am now awake as the African lion. I am bounded by the mighty Kilimanjaro to the east.
His MPs, now the majority, could mobilize against Ruto in a full-scale political war potential, leading to impeachment proceedings. Renowned lawyer and LCK President Nelson Havi has already issued a grim prophecy. We told President William Ruto that the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was a preparatory act for his eventual impeachment by ODM, but he never listened. The following weeks and months will be nights of long swords. It will be more calamitous if Raila Odinga loses the AU election. Is this why Kenya Kwanza appears to be in panic mode? What is happening? The answer lies with the Kenya Kwanza government.